Hello learners, a very good afternoon to you all. Today we are having new academic year, that is 2021, and now we are going to discuss about the geography and the geography first chapter, that is local time and its standard time in Maharashtra State Board of 8th standard. Now you will be getting confused, okay, what do you mean by local time and what do you mean by standard time? As you all know, in 7th standard also I have told you that local time is referring to our Indian time and standard time is the Greenwich Meridian time, which belongs to the England time, or we can call it as a international time. So let us discuss some more information given in the textbook. First we will see, let's recall. So here they have given some re-questions, or it is the previous year question they have asked you, that we have also studied about this. So now let us discuss these questions. Why does the duration of day and night keeps changing? So Earth rotates and it rotates an angle of 23.5 degrees. So this is the answer of this first question. Now second, we will see how many longitudes can be drawn on a world map keeping in travel of 1 degree each. So as you all know that if we keep interval of 1 degree each, it will be 360 longitudes. So you will be getting confused, okay, what do you mean by longitudes and what do you mean by latitude? This I will be explaining you in further. So let us understand these questions. So first I have told you it will be 23.5 degree because it is the earth changing. So it is the first question of that answer. Second is, in interval of 1 each there will be 360 longitudes. We can interval of 1 degree. Third is, the apparent movement of the sun from west to east is a result of what? So as you all know that a sun is from east to west is the result of the rotation of the earth. Because of the rotation of the earth, our sun is moving from east to west. Remember this, this question is very important for you. Fourth one is, what is the direction of the rotation of the earth? So as you all know, the direction of the rotation of the earth is from west to east, means the earth rotating from west to east. This you have to remember. Fifth is, while the earth rotates, how many longitude face the sun daily? So how many times the sun faces the latitudes? So as you all know, we all know that earth rotates an angle of 360 longitude face from sun daily. So 360 daily longitude face the earth rotates towards the sun. Next is, at which longitude does the date changes? As you all know, the date changes at 180 degree longitude. This is the recall of your questions. Now, how was the time measured in olden times? As you all know, in olden times the time was measured with the help of the natural events of sunrise and sunset. So when we want to discuss about the time in olden days, we are seeing where the sun rises comes and when the sunset disappears. Next is, in present times, what are the instruments used for the time for measurement? So what are the instruments we use to present the times? As we all know, we are having what kind of instruments? Like watches, calendars are used for time measurement. So these are the recall questions which I gave you the answers of that. Now we will come to the geographical explanation of local time and standard time. Let us discuss. We get up early in the morning, brush our teeth and take a bath. As you all know, this is a common information they have given us. So we get up early in the morning and we do the brush and we also take a bath. Like the example, when you are waking up in the morning, you are coming to school. Before that you are brushing your teeth, you are having a bath, then only you are coming to the school. Then we breakfast and go to school. We study in our classroom. We return home. We go to the playground to play in the evening. As we all know, while or after the school we are going at home and we are playing in the evening. We have dinner, brush our teeth and go to sleep. We keep doing similar activities throughout the day. So we are having different activity in a day. Considering our daily routine, we need to decide the time for all activities. As you all know, when we are doing some work, we have an activity, we have a record, or we are deciding what are the activities that we have to preserve, or we have to just write it down. What are the activities we are doing throughout the day? considering our daily routine, we need to decide the time for all our activities. So we also decide the time for our regular activity or the daily routine which we are doing. Next is, in olden days, people used to take the help of various tools and also depend on various natural events for the measurement of time. As you all know, in olden times, people used to have a various type of tools to decide the measurement of time. What are the various tools? We were having watches and calendar. These are the two natural events that we used for the measurement of time. Remember this, watch and calendar. These are the major or various tools we used to preserve or we used in olden times. On the basis of observation and experience, they divided the day into following parts. From sunrise to sunset, means sun is rising, then it's moving to the sunset. Daytime, and from the sunset to the next sunrise, nighttime. So we are having daytime after the nighttime. After nighttime, we are having daytime. So this is because of the sunset or because of the earth rotation and the revolution it takes. A whole day means the duration from one rise to the next, means one rise to the next. Sun rises and then after sun sets. Earlier, natural events like instruments like Ghatika Patra, a bowl with a minute hole and its base with wood flowed in a large water field. So this is the activity actually they are saying. So it is a type of a vessel, as you can see. Sun timer, etc. were used to tell time. So this is the sun timer or vessel we used for seeing the times or measurement of times. The earth takes 24 hours. That is one day to complete one rotation. So for one rotation earth takes actually 24 hours in complete of one rotation. We consider the direction where the sun rises to be the east. Thus the earth rotates from west to east. As you all know, the earth rotates from west to east. Remember this information, the earth rotates from west to east. As a reverse experience, sunrise, noon, sunset and midnight. So these are the four things or four times we are having different type of experience that we are seeing. During rotation, the longitude in the western part face the sun gradually, while those in the east experience darkness. So when the sun is having a light onto the part of east side, means when the sun is having a light, sun rays, जहाँ पे sun का light गिरता है वहाँ पे day light है, but जहाँ पे sun का light नहीं पहुँच पाता है, like east side, so they are having the darkness. This is the two portion we are having in the earth. The longitude which face the sun experiences sunrise, while on the other hand the one in the darkness experiences sunset. So we are having different types of experience. We are having the daylight experience and we are also having darkness experience because of the sunrises and because of the sunset. When the sun rises, we are having daylight. When the sun sets, we are having darkness. So these two things also you have to remember. And why? Because of the earth rotation. The earth gradually rotates. Even the moon is also rotating and it also rotating. So this you have to remember it. While traveling in a bus, we often see trees, electric poles, building, etc. As this is a common thing or this is a common information. As you're traveling from one place to another, you are seeing these things. You are seeing trees, electric poles, buildings or different types of houses which are built of different materials outside the window. They appear to be in the opposite direction, means they are in the opposite direction towards your traveling. Actually they are stationary and a bus is moving forward. So this all things are become as a stationary and the bus is moving forward and you are seeing all that things around you. Similarly, because of the rotation of the earth, we feel that the sun is changing its position from east to west daily. So we are having that because of the earth rotation, change is also changing its position from one place to another place. Then it's moving to the east, then it's moving to the west side. So it is a rotation. Means earth is also rotating, even the sun is also rotating. So this is the position of the sun, east to the west with the earth. Next is, so see this is a diagram, the different location of the sun during the day and changes occurring in the shadows. So they are having the day of the sunrises, then it changes in the shadow of that. So you can see morning you are having a little bit orange color, then it's moving to different colors, then it is having a hot sun, then afternoon it is having a little bit orange type of color. So it is changing, it's changing its rotation, and because of that what we are having different types of day and different types of shadow because of the sunrises, and then it's moving to the sunset. So this is the diagram that you have to remember, and how it takes and also changes the position from one place to another place. Geographical explanation. You would have realized by observation that the shadow in the early morning and evening were the longest, while those at the noon were at the shortest. So when you are having different kinds of shadow, when you are having a shadow in the early morning, that shadow is different, that shadow is totally different as compared to the evening shadow and the afternoon shadow. Means it is a little bit cool shadow, then it is little bit hot shadow, then it is you are having a hottest. So this is the three types of shadow you feel in the morning to the afternoon because of the changes in the apparent location of the sun in the sky. So sun का जो location change होता है उसकी वजह से आपको different changes मिलते हैं. There is a apparent changes you feel in the sky, and because of that sun is also having a changes in location. The length and direction of the shadow of the pole kept changing. So sun is rotating from one place to another place. It is moving to the east side, then it is moving to the west side. So because of that the pole is also changing. See figure 1.1. This is because a specific part of the earth faces the sun during rotation and moves forward. So because of the earth भी rotate करता है, even the sun भी rotate करता है, और उसकी जो light जो होता है, जो sun rays होता है, that is falling on the earth, and because of that we are having different types of apparent changes in shadow of the sun. See in figure 1.2. Incidentally, we also experience that it is cooler in the morning, and evening it is a warmer in the afternoon. As you all know, morning we are having cooler type of climate, evening we are having warmer. So there is no heat actually in afternoon. See this diagram. Over you will find here you are having sunset, you are having a sunrise over here. When the sun is having a light over here, it means here you will find a darkness, and here you will find as a here you are having a daylight, and here you will be having a no means as a midnight. Why? Because there is no sunlight is falling over here, so there is a two portion or two part we can say. So this diagram we call as a rotation and the relative location of the sun. This diagram you have to draw in your notebook. As soon as the sun starts moving up in the sky after sunrise, the length of our shadow reduces. So जितना sun rises होता है उतना ही हमारा shadow क्या होता है, कम होता है. We are having shadow reduces because of the sun rises. Normally the length of the shadow is shortest at noon. So the length of the shadow of the sun is having a shortest as compared to the morning shadow. As the sun moves towards the horizon in the afternoon, the length of a shadow increases again by evening. So shadow जैसे increase होता है और we are having shadow increases in the evening. We are also having a more increase in the shadow because of the evening. The noon time is the same at any evening longitude across the earth, that is from the north pole to the south pole. So we are having two types of time, that is a noon time and in the evening time, and it is from north pole to the south pole. Means हमारा sun और जो earth है वो rotate करता है, and we are having two portion. We are having north pole also, and we are also having south pole as of the sun. The time of a place is decided by the location of the sun in the sky and is known as a local time. So this time of the sun, जहाँ पे भी place पे sun rotate करता है और wherever it is changing, it is decided by the sun in the sky, and that time we call as a local time. In this region, lying in between the polar circles and the poles, the daytime could be more 24 hours depending upon the season. So it also depends upon the season, that how much we are having heat or how much we are having cool. As a result, understanding the timing of sunrise and noon and sunset and midnight at these places becomes important. So every place you are having different sunset, different sunrise and different midnight because of the north pole and because of the south pole, because every place are having different times and location. At the pole, the daytime at the duration of the day lasts around 6 months. So it takes into one day, the daytime takes at least 6 months to stay at one place. To tell the time of sunrise or sunset at the pole, one has to consider the date. When the sun rises on a specific day, it moves around the horizon, and therefore here the length of the shadow cannot be considered for telling the noon time. So different places, they are having different types of sunrises time, and different places you are having a specific day, means that time the sunrise will take place. So there are the length is cannot be considered that this is a noon time and this time you will have a sunrise of that place. So they are having different horizon of the place and location. Different longitudes have different timing from sun. As I've already told you, they are having different times and different longitudes. When it is at Mumbai, it would be the same at Kolkata. Why? Because we are having one country, we are having one border. So Mumbai also having the same time, even the Kolkata is also having a same time. So we are having a same longitudes towards our country. Because Kolkata lies to the east of Mumbai, it will already be afternoon in Kolkata. So Kolkata is also having afternoon, same Mumbai will also have a afternoon. The local time of a place on the earth's surface is determined with reference to its noon time. This implies the places lying on the same longitude have the same local time. So as I've already told you, longitude, we are having the same longitude in one country, so the other places you will be having a same local time as compared to our longitude. There is no difficulty when local time is used for a small area. When people living in a larger area across different longitudes have no interact with each other, then using the local time could lead to chores and confusion. In such cases, during the local time is not convenient. So people are having, or people are living in same area, they will have a same longitude, but people are living in different area or different country, they will have a different longitude as compared to the daytime of sunrise and sunset. So this will not be used as a local time. That will be having a different chaos and different confusion about the timing. So in such cases, the local time is not convenient as compared to their sunrises. Now we will see a different information in the next video. Thank you for watching the video.